Hi Cassie, first of all, I'm sorry I don't have more time to help you with this, but I thought I'd just put together this quick clip just to show you where you can get maybe a bit more marks on your assessment. I've put the observations here. This is for one of your questions. I'm just going to show you a couple of quick things. I'm not sure whether or not you're doing a histogram in Excel. If you're not, I really recommend you have a go at doing it. It kind of looks like you have, but I'm not sure why it looks the way it does. So I thought I'd just quickly take you through what to do, just in case it helps. So first of all, you need the analysis tool pack clicked on. That's data analysis over here. To do that, you just go to File in Excel, down to Options. That's going to bring up this field here. Go to Add-ins on the side just here, and down the bottom where it says Excel Add-ins, hit Go. And make sure that that analysis tool pack is just clicked there with a tick, then hit OK. That's going to make sure that when you hit your data tab up here in the ribbon, your data analysis field is available to you. Otherwise you can't do this in Excel. The next thing that I want to show you very quickly is to do descriptive statistics first. I think you've done that because you've got your kurtosis and your skewness correct, but I'll just take you through why I do it before a histogram as well. So what we're going to do is just go to Data Analysis, Descriptive Statistics, that one just there, and hit OK. That's going to give us this field here. For the input range, I'm going to put those observations there, which I've just typed in. I'm going to highlight the title as well and just bring them all down. Then I'm just going to click on that one and tell that there is a label in the first row. My output range here, I'm just going to click and bring it over here. So I've just clicked on C2, that's going to where it's just going to put it. I've got summary statistics and confidence level mean for 95% tick there. You might want to change that to 90% depending on the question. I'm just going to keep it as 95 and just hit OK. And then we've got the observations, the descriptive statistics for that. So like I said, I can see that you've got this worked out from somewhere. I'm hoping that you've done it this way, and that maybe there's just something that you've missed in putting your bin ranges in. But straight away, your minimum and your maximum gives you range. So the top score here is 28, the lowest score is 18. And there's a range of 10 in between that, because obviously 28 minus 18 is going to give you 10. So that's where I get my information for what bins I'm going to use. So now I'm just going to put bin here. Now there's two different options that you can do with bins. I can see straight away that my minimum is 18. So I'm going to start this at 16. 18 is going to hit that 18 one. Then go to 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 and 30. Now I always make sure that I've got one above and one below so I can see the normal distribution, and it just makes for a much neater graph. So they're the bin ranges that I've got to put in. The other one that I'm going to show you though is putting the bin ranges in as they are. So for that one I'm going to start with, I'll start with 16 again just so that you can see exactly what it's going to look like. I'm just going to bring these down and just keep that going down until we know it's going to be, we know 28 is our high, so I'm going to take it to 30 just so that you can see that. I'm just going to do this twice so you can see the difference between the graphs or the histograms. So the first one that we're going to do is just going to data up on your ribbon here, data analysis, and where it said descriptive statistics before, I'm just going to change that to histogram. Click on that one and then click OK. So my input range here, just going to click on this little arrow here, and that's going to take me over to where my input range is. So I'm going to again bring these observations in, all of the observations. The bin range, the first bin range I'm going to use is this one here, and we'll have a look at what that looks like. And then I've got chart options ticked there, and then output range is where it's going to put my histogram. So I'm just going to put that just there for this one here, and then just going to hit OK. That gives me my bins, my frequencies and my histogram here. So I'm just going to double click on that. That's going to bring up this format data series. That gap width there that has 150%, we want that to be, or essentially we want it to be 0. I normally put it about 5 just so I've got a little bit of definition between those fields. What I would recommend though is you put it as 0 because that would be probably what your professor's looking for. I just like it to look neater when I bring it across to reports. So yes, stick with 5 to do that, or stick with 0, sorry, to do that. Just go 0, bring that back, and that's going to bring it looking exactly like that. Now I'm just going to show you the exact same thing again, so I'll just move that one up there. We're just going to go to data on our top ribbon, across to data analysis. Histogram is already picked. Now I'm going to hit OK. This time though, I'm going to put the bin range as having individual numbers, so not actually grouping them into bins. Keeping everything else the same. I'll bring my output range down lower though, so that's going to bring that one down here. And then just click OK on that. So here's the histogram if the frequency is an individual number, so just counting from 18, 19, 20 and the frequency of each of those observations. So just going into bringing those datas up, bringing that back to 0, of course. So there you can see I've put that data in. I've shown you 2 different ways of doing the histogram, but if you have a look at the histograms that I've brought up with that data and the data that I've put in, these histograms look very different to yours. So that's why I'm a bit concerned about. Maybe you've missed something, or maybe you've perhaps grouped too many things together. Have a look at your histogram. There's probably some more marks in there if you just redo that. I'm so sorry I don't have more time to spend on this. I really had lots of time on last Friday, and I've got assignments due, so hopefully this has been helpful, and next time keep me in mind, and good luck with it. Okay, thanks Cassie, bye.